Hey everyone, my name is Wildflower and I'm here with On the Run and
Robiwasabi.
Robiwasabi, you guys. So we're going to talk about some music that he dropped back then, some music that he's dropped currently and going to drop. We're going to talk about everything that catches us up with what's going on with Robiwasabi. Okay, so first of all, how are you doing today?
I'm great. The weather's fine. The clouds blocking the sun. We're not dying of heat stroke out here, so really can't complain. Yeah, so we did that last On the Run performance, like a year ago, 2 years ago.
On my side, need you on my team. I'm hoping we can make it work. Like Rihanna, we can make it work.
Yeah, that's what I mean, you guys, when I say we're going to talk about some old things and then catch us up to what's currently going on with him. So, your first one mic performance with On the Run, you performed a lot of songs that I really, really liked, okay? And I just want to talk about that project and those songs you performed briefly before we get into what happened after that.
Okay, yeah.
So what's the name of that project? And just go into some of those songs that you performed, if you can remember.
Yeah, of course. So that project was called Wasabi. It was kind of like a self-titled little EP. It was just a little collection of like 5 songs that I thought were pretty good. I mean, yeah, they're more pop, experimental, kind of indie, I guess. One was like a hyper pop song.
Which one are you considering the hyper pop song?
Still a Dirtbag, which is a song.
One of my favorites.
Cool. Yeah, I had a song stuck in my head, which was the I'm just a teenage dirtbag.
Yes. I love the usage of that sample in that.
I had that song stuck in my head one day, and then I was just envisioning like hyper pop drums to it and like just like an auto-tuned voice, and I just like created it, and I was like, I felt like a mad scientist in the lab. I was like, it's just a beautiful creation. It's very, very punk, and yeah, I'm glad you liked that.
So yeah, when it comes to his Wasabi project, my favorites are Still a Dirtbag, like he just mentioned, Rock Bottom. What was it?
1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute. 1 minute is, and there was another one I just said. There's like 4
Hostage. I believe you
Those
said
are all of my favorite songs that I've heard from his last performance.
I want to talk about Rock Bottom Bound, because I mean that song actually had a bit of a backstory. Basically,
Sounds like
Rock Bottom Bound is a song about somebody who I could tell was going towards rock bottom with like drug habits and just sort of the nightlife lifestyle that they were living. And it was a person like I was with like romantically at the time. And that's a really hard thing to go through. And they're going to try to pull you into that as well. And I would say if you're going through something like that, just rip the Band-Aid off. Don't let yourself get sucked into all that BS.
I mean, you literally have a choice to become a crackhead or not.
Y'all hear that? All right. It's our choice. Anyway, yeah, so that song is kind of like an indie rock song.
Heartfelt.
Yes, yeah, very heartfelt. But also, sometimes I'd be feeling like I'm offending the crackheads almost. Like, I think people are going to get offended and be like, oh, just because I, do this and do that, like, oh, I'm rock bottom. But it's
That's
like
the drug song.
Exactly, yeah. And it's also like that song comes from a place of like really deep frustration. So
and
it's
wanting
like
to save someone from that type of thing. So that's what it sounds like to me. It didn't sound like you were encouraging it. It sounded like you didn't like it.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm a big believer in like Jesus and stuff. And so it's like, oh, she needs a pastor, but she'd rather
have a ball.
Exactly. So you get it. And that's the truth. It's a lot of people that need to hear that, and they don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we can't really save anybody. It's up to them. So yeah.
Very vulnerable song, you guys. Okay. So that was the older stuff. So what have you dropped after that? I heard you perform another song that was kind of new. If you want to talk about that, just catch us up.
Since that EP, actually, I haven't dropped anything besides like some features on some friends tracks, but it's all because I've been working very hard on a conceptual album, and the goal is really not to make bangers like it was for like the 5-song EP. It's more so to communicate a message and like change hearts and minds and like actually have people thinking, which at times when you're listening is going to make you uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. But that's because my influences, you know, have songs that make me uncomfortable sometimes, but in an artistic way, you know what I mean? So I think the best artists are going to like challenge the listeners, and it might make them like uncomfortable to listen to. Like if you think about, We Cry Together type stuff, you know, not that extreme, but you know,
emotion evoking.
Yeah. It's not so much about making bangers this time around as it is like winning over hearts.
Okay.
Because like, you know, I want to have the impact on people that like my influences have had on me, and so I think about that a lot. And like, it's a lot that I want to say. And like this time around, I'm gonna be like rapping. You know, not just trying to have bars per se. Like I'm gonna have bars. Like trust me, the stuff that's coming, right? I have bars, but it's bars with a purpose. You know what I mean? It's not flexing. It's not, you know, just this and that.
Yeah. Okay, and so now we're going to talk about a new song that I saw him perform a couple weekends ago. And it's kind of like an anthem type of song. Can you tell everybody what I'm talking about?
Yeah, so that song is called ATL Ho, and it was inspired because when I'm performing, I like to hear that chant. That's like, everybody loves to chant that. If you've never been to Atlanta, if you've never been to a concert in Atlanta, people love to chant ATL. You know what I mean? It's a good way to get the crowd energized, involved, and also, you know, show my appreciation, you know, for the city that I very much love. You know, I went to school here, grew up around here. I'm not gonna say I grew up in Atlanta. People
people are really strict about what that means.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, the song is a love letter to Atlanta, but it's also a call out as like equally. It's kind of like the city's great. There's great things about it, but there's also a dark side to it, which is the part people don't really want to talk about, especially in music. So
okay, I can see that. That's definitely true. It's definitely a dark side. As someone who's not from here and loves this city too, everything's not perfect, of course.
Yeah, and so look forward to that, and look forward to my project, because I've spent like some of the songs that are on the project I initially wrote, I mean, like 7 years ago. Oh, wow. So it's truly a long time in the making, and I'm very, very excited to get that out so people can hear. It's also scary though, because like, you know, talking about vulnerability, this album is like, it's not even comparable to anything I put out before in terms of like vulnerability. So right. I hope y'all can learn something from that.
Well, I'm definitely excited to get into your business through your music. Is there anything else you want to leave people with before we let you go today?
Okay, I think it's Jeremiah, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 9. It says, "The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked." I would say meditate on that one. You know me, I gotta leave y'all with a Bible verse.
I'm with it. All right, well, there you go. Thank you so much for letting us know everything of what's going on with you, the music back then. And guys, again, my name's Wildflower here with On the Run and Robiwasabi.